What up, y'all? It's your boy, Steez. And I'm back here again with another video. Hey, yo, what the hell going on with all these niggas, dog? So, I mean, obviously a lot has happened since I dropped my last video. Niggas is apologizing. Niggas doing AI. This nigga Drake is admitting to liking young girls on the song. What the hell going on? And this nigga Kendrick Lamar is terrorizing Drake. So, yeah, man, I got a lot of things that I gotta talk about. Now, I was gonna make this one big video where I talk about everything that's happened. But as y'all know, it's a lot going on with all these niggas. So I'm just gonna break things up and I'm gonna address everything. Now first, I'm gonna address the J.Cole apology. For those of y'all that don't know, J.Cole went on stage and gave this heartfelt apology to Kendrick Lamar for dissing him. He said that the diss was lame. He even gave Kendrick permission to diss him back, and he said he would take it on the chin. He also said that he was gonna remove the song from streaming services. Now when he did that, social media was on this nigga ass. Niggas was saying Cole was corny. They was saying he was whack. They was saying he was soft. And I'm here to let y'all know
that was most definitely one of those motherfuckers.
So a lot of things have happened since J. Cole's apology, and we're seeing how crazy things are getting now. And I seen people ask the question, do we owe J. Cole an apology? And my answer to that is
no.
Now look, I know some of y'all might think I'm being unreasonable, especially with all the craziness that's been going on, but hear me out. I'm gonna explain why I feel this way. Now initially when J. Cole apologized, I saw a lot of people come into his defense. They trying to say what he did was courageous and brave and it was mature. And my response to all that is, shut the fuck up, bitch. Now I know a lot of y'all might be looking at what I just said as something crazy, but please understand, I'm a hip hop fan. And as a hip hop fan, a lot of us view hip hop as a sport. And sports are competitive. You can't just go around saying that you the best and you want to be the best and you don't want to compete. That nigga J. Cole been telling us for years that he want to be considered one of the GOATs. And you can't be considered one of the GOATs if you scared to go against people. For all my niggas that hoop, I want y'all to close your eyes and imagine this. Imagine you on a court full of niggas and there's one nigga walking around saying that he the best and that he better than anybody, and he'll wash anybody on the court. Now imagine when niggas try to challenge him on a 1v1, he say he don't want to do it cause it don't feel right with his spirit. You would look at that nigga like a clown, right? Exactly. So why y'all mad that niggas look at J. Cole like a clown? Because that's exactly what he was doing. He was walking around saying that he wanted the GOATs. He's saying that he was tired of being the middle child of rap. He was telling us that he would wash and body any rapper. And then when it was time to prove that, the nigga backed out. Now J. Cole fans, I gotta get on y'all ass for a second. Cause a lot of y'all been lying to my face saying that J. Cole was never that type of nigga. Even though he rap like that and rap like he'll body anybody, he wasn't that type of person to diss somebody. And that make me question if y'all niggas is actually fans of him at all. Because if I remember correctly, this is the same nigga that dissed Kanye West on False Prophets. In fact, he dissed Kanye and Wale on that song. Let's not forget about his little back and forth with No Name. Clearly this ain't a nigga that's above dissing somebody, calling somebody out, or responding to them. He's done it in the past. Now there's one more thing that I want to bring up. Now I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all remember Kendrick Lamar dropping a controversial verse on the song Control by Big Sean. And in that verse he called out all of his rap peers and was basically talking real competitive and said that he was trying to murder all these niggas. Now J. Cole had a verse on Justin Timberlake's remix to his song TKO, and the whole damn verse is a response to Kendrick. In that verse, J. Cole throws shade at Kendrick, and in the same song says that if Kendrick was trying to go to war with him, he would be ready for it. Also, not to mention, it's been assumed that Kendrick and J. Cole have been shooting subliminals at each other ever since. Now I'm not going to take a deep dive into that. However, if you're curious about that, I highly recommend that y'all go check out the video by What's the Dirt. He goes into a lot of detail about that. But anyways, as y'all can see, he looked kind of crazy in my eyes for saying all of that. Cause I mean, he already said that he was willing to go to war with him on a song. And also, I'm gonna be real, it was hard for me to take that apology as something genuine. Cause I don't know, man. This nigga dropped that diss song a week after Like That dropped. So that means this nigga had a week to think about it. He had a week to write that verse. He had a week to choose that beat, get the engineer to mix and master it. It was a lot of time to think about this. Cause I'm gonna be real with y'all. It just seemed like he did this due to the negative backlash the song was getting, because when he was saying all that stuff about Kendrick's albums, a lot of people were saying that was cap, and there was some people that was calling the diss whack because of that. Also, the diss in itself wasn't even that bad. This wasn't a diss like No Vaseline or Hit 'Em Up or anything like that. He just said the nigga's albums wasn't that good. I'ma be for real, if you thought that was disrespectful, y'all will never be able to watch battle rap, because that nigga Arsenal would give y'all a heart attack. Please.
I'm glad your uncle dead, fathead. He wasn't wasn't nothing but a knucklehead crackhead with a head full of ringworms and a face full of blackheads. He deserved to get caught in the crossfire when that Mac spread, and if God gave him a second chance at life, I wish him back.
So I noticed after Drake's diss record and Ross's diss record, that's when I started seeing people say that we owe J. Cole an apology. My nigga, no we don't. We owe this nigga an apology because Drake called Kendrick a pipsqueak? What are y'all talking about? And then I also seen people try to say that hip hop was never competitive. You can defend J. Cole without lying. Like I said in my last video, hip hop has always been competitive. I'm not even going to entertain the idea that it never was. Y'all can defend J. Cole without lying. Y'all annoying. And bro, it's not even just hip hop that's competitive. Almost every genre is competitive to some degree. My nigga, Michael Jackson and Prince have given us classic just due to competition with each other and other artists. There are countless people who have competed with each other. There's nothing wrong with healthy competition. It brings out the best in everybody. And that's one of the reasons why I'm so frustrated with Cole. Cole is somebody that studied the culture. He idolized Nas. He knows what time it is. Anybody that studied Nas or the culture like Cole has should already know how gritty these type of situations can get. So it does break my heart to see a lyricist like him, somebody who represents the culture like him, do something like that. Cole has been rapping like he been ready for war and basically telling niggas not to try him for a good minute. He dissed Kendrick Lamar on a Justin Timberlake song, said that he was ready to go to war with him, possibly sent subliminals to him, started linking up with his op, said that he Muhammad Ali, but when it was time to fight like Muhammad Ali, the nigga bowed out. All the nigga had to do was just keep quiet. He could have let Kendrick and Drake handle that, cause nobody would be saying this if he just kept quiet. And I'm pretty sure the back and forth between him and Kendrick would have been different between Kendrick and Drake. Cause if you heard Euphoria, you know Kendrick hates Drake. Like, both them niggas don't like each other. But Cole and Kendrick are homeboys. I really just think a back and forth between them would just be strictly bars and about who's better. I don't see them going personal on each other. So Cole do look soft to me for that.
You stupid.
But yo, man, that's just my opinion. I'm just a dumbass YouTuber that likes hip hop a lot. What do I know? I still think J. Cole is one of the best, and I'm still looking forward to the fall off. I don't want any of y'all to think that I hate J. Cole, cause as y'all can tell, I'm just somebody that talks a lot of shit. I still think that he's incredibly skilled and talented, and I think it's great that he has a fan base like he does. But yeah, man, that's pretty much the end of my video. Shout out to y'all for watching. Shout out to all the J. Cole fans that actually sat there and listened to me rip y'all boy to shreds. Y'all took it like a champ. Anyway, like I said, this video was supposed to be longer, but I decided to break it up. I kept y'all waiting long enough. But be on the lookout for my next videos. I'm most definitely going to talk about Drake's diss songs. I'm going to talk about Ross. And trust and believe I'm going to talk about those 2 songs Kendrick dropped. But anyway, that's the end of my video. I ain't got nothing else to say. Go to hell.